Alright, digging back into the naughty bucket. I've dug up this Ruko. This was sent to me quite a while ago by Viktor in Austria. And he says, Bill, I know you're a Rukoholic. I made a Ruko for you. That'll be my biggest challenge yet. So let's take a look at this one. This thing's been around a while, it looks like. It's probably a snapper, or maybe just sawed in half. But anyway, let's take a crack. Nice wide open keyway. You can see all the way through there, and you can see there's nothing nasty hanging down there like little finger pins or protrusions that's going to stop the core. But doesn't matter. We're going to try to pick it. We have no key for this. Get this up here. I'm going to pick it upside down by European standards. Let me move this just a bit. There we go. So it doesn't wobble too much. I'm going to try. Ruko's a nice wide open keyway, so we ought to be able to get the fat. Yeah, even the fat one's a little bit sloppy. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing if we get some feedback here. Alright, I know it's got to be a trick lock. He said he did pin it. So let's try to get a false set. I'm going to first rake it and see light tension. Rukos have a lot of nasty pins in them, so I'm just going to see if I can rake up a false set at least. It's getting hung up in there just a little bit. No such luck. Alright, so we're going to move, since it's a wide open keyway, the DeForest diamond, or the Reach. By the way, I should have pointed out that it's a 5-pinner, and you can tell because I can see the top of the cylinder. I'm getting no feedback. Oh, pin 2, a little bit of counter rotation there. Okay, got a little bit of cylinder give. I'm going to move to a 15 thousandths. There is a little bit of warding in there to get around, and that Reach was kind of getting hung up on it. Since we can work from the bottom of the keyway, this 15 thousandths should be able to reach up the top, and it is. Okay, I think 5 is set. And they are all springy at this point. Alright, I'm going to go back with the rake. Maybe we overset. I'm going to lighten up on my tension, and just so if I can't rake something back down, very light on the tension. Sometimes you get lucky. Just hope for the best. See if I can get some feedback now. Nothing. Okay, there might be a T-pin in here. Might be hung up in the... Oh, here we go. One has got a little bit of feedback. He's really cut high, it feels like. Okay, I think we got him up. Nope, not yet. Still getting counter rotation on one. Okay, I think we got him that time. Feels like serrated in there too. Get a lot of crunchiness. One again. Counter rotation. I think we got him again. Okay, might have overset. I'm going to go back to the rake. Turn them right side up. See if we can maybe rake somebody back down. And if that doesn't work, we'll probably just start over. Fastest way. Alright, apply a little heavier tension. One again. I have a little trouble getting. I'm going to try the DeForest right there on the front. That just doesn't seem to go high enough. I think we got him. Rukos are always nasty. Even a 2-pin, hell, even a 1-pin Ruko is hard enough. I got a little turn on the core there, messing with pin 1 again, and I might be halfway stuck on a serrated. But he is really high. I'm going to try to get under him again, see if I can pop him up just a little bit more. And that's it. He doesn't want to go anymore. Back to the rake, if I can find him. Light tension, hoping to rake something back down, or if it's a T-pin, maybe we can get him pat. And there we go. That's probably what it was a T-pin that was just kind of hung up there. Alright, let's go ahead and bust this open, see what we got. We're at what, 6 minutes? Let's see what we got here. I do not have a key, so I don't want to mess this up too bad. Okay, drop that on the floor, but we don't need it. We do need this. And we're going to need a follower. We don't want it to fall in that crack, so I'm going to turn him about like that and hope we don't get stuck. I'm not feeling lucky today, but see what we got. Alright, looks like 5. That's just a pin, I believe, that holds it in place. Doesn't look like... Oh, we got some threaded chambers, looks like. Let me dump these out and we'll get a better look. Got a serrated. We got a homemade with serrations on it. We got one groove. We got another serrated. Another serrated, and then that will not come out. That's just the pin that keeps it from rotating in a normal lock. It looks like it's been ground off. No big deal. But looking in the chambers here, I don't know if you can make that out, but I'm looking at chamber number 1, 3, and 4 are threaded, and chamber number 2 looks like it's got a little counter milling on it. And the last one, number 5, looks like it's unmodified. So, Victor got lazy on chamber number 5. Thank God. Okay, homemade. That is odd because this looks like a key pin. Maybe he just used key pins. It was in upside down, so he probably just used a key pin because he didn't have anything else available that was long enough. Okay, homemade. Another homemade. I think these are all handmade. Another handmade. And it should be the last one. There he is right there, stuck on the end of the follower. And he also has a homemade serrated. I didn't see any T-pins, and I thought for sure we were going to find one the way we got that last one picked by raking. But anyway, here's what we're looking at. These are in pretty straight. Turn him around. Okay, all homemade pins, guys. It looks like every single one of them, except maybe that one and that one might be stock, or he might have just put a groove on them. But other than that, these are all designed to get caught up in those threaded chambers or counter milled in this case. So we got counter milling with this curved spool. Pin number 5 is serrated, but there was nothing in chamber number 5. Wasn't threaded to designed to catch any of these grooves. But there's what we're looking at. Victor, thank you, sir, for the lock. Appreciate it. Everybody else, stay safe, stay legal.